puppets. Welcome back to Courageous Chronicler and Games with Dad playing City Skylines. Got our Courageous County all loaded up here, and well, let's talk about a couple things we're going to do today. First of all, go ahead and get that off of pause so we can start letting it simulate. So the last thing we did is filled in some of this residential over here, and then we worked on this residential here. I think what I want to start working towards now that I'm getting a decent-ish population, I want to start thinking about this area right here. So I mentioned the other day that I want to do a farm out here. Biggest reason, if you haven't used the Industries DLC yet, is that you can start to generate some income for your city. So I'd really like to get that going. This is going to take a little bit of organization. So I am going to do a little bit of work. I'm going to kind of time lapse it, and then we'll get back together and talk about what I did towards the end. You know, as you guys probably are aware, with a new YouTube channel, trying to figure out what exactly I want my videos to be like. So let me know in the comments what you think of uh, the different play styles that you've seen so far, the time lapses. You know, I'm probably going to experiment with some jump cuts as well, but not today. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave us a comment. And if you don't like it, go ahead and hit the do not like and let me know. Let me know what you don't like about it. So we'll see you back here in just a minute. All right. So let's talk a little bit about what we did here. So as you saw, I moved the highway over. I didn't really want it cutting through there. Didn't leave me enough room to be able to safely do these nodes and allow for traffic to be able to switch. So did that. For now, I just put this here. We're going to see what happens to traffic over here. I don't expect this to be a super high traffic because I'm going to give a road leading over to here, right? So any traffic going into the city is going to come down and hop on this arterial here. We're going to slow the arterial down once it hits the farmland. So the goal will be that people won't want to come from here all the way over to here, right? So that's what we're going to try to do. A couple other things I did. You see here I put the bike path all the way around. This is a nice split, or excuse me, protected bike path. I like that uh, that asset a lot. Another couple things you may have caught me doing is removing some extra nodes that I didn't really need. So I'm going to do right here. All right. Although I don't want that, so we will turn this into all elevated. Okay. And then you see we have here the big suburban roads. We'll put a little suburb in here, set it up as its own little area, and we're going to also make this the American Eclectic theme. And then we're going to throw schools out here. I don't want these people to become educated because I want them to continue to want to work in this area. However, for the whole city, we will go throw these on because I haven't been. We're not going to throw a pet ban on because, no, pets, sorry. We are going to put recycling on, a smoking ban because my people don't need to be smokers. We are going to throw on recreational use because A, first of all, I think the stuff should be legalized even though I don't use it. But B, it produces some extra money. Yes, it means you need a couple more cops. Oh well, we'll get over it. And then we're going to also bump up parks and recreation to hopefully bring in some more tourism. I won't bother with any of these yet. Sorry, I lied. We will do recycled plastic. So we have our farm district drawn out here, and that may come over to here. We'll see. But for now, that's it. And then we have our little neighborhood drawn over here. So let's go ahead and get some people moving into this neighborhood. I want to save some of this for a little bit of industrial. Yeah, okay. For a little bit of commercial. We'll go ahead and throw that down. Oh, let's see. We'll get that down. Yeah, and I think what we'll do also is make this, because it makes sense, being this close to the farms, that we would have some organic stuff here. Okay, so that's there. Now let's go get our first set of farms down. So I have these mod assets that I grabbed that I like a lot. They're just a little bit nicer than the regular farms that you get with the game. So we're going to go ahead and use these. All right, I'm going to start my road right here. Oopsie. Oops, let's go ahead and turn that stuff back on. All right, we'll do this with the road. That way I don't have my traffic floating down the main part of the road. Darn it, did it a little bit too short. All right, there we go. Okay, we're gonna put 2 fields here, like so. Yeah, I think we are also going to flatten this section out. I'm trying not to go crazy and flatten too much. Oopsie. But I do think I at least want this all flat. I mean, it makes sense to me that farmland would be flattened anyways, right? So we'll go ahead and do this. I do use the unlimited soil because I don't feel like running out of soil. No other reason. Alright. Let's do that and then we'll smooth it all out, make it look nice and pretty. Alright. And then do this and bloop. Okay. Yay, okay. Everybody happy now. We got some nice and flat stuff. Okay. Cool. So let's get our back to our road here. And we'll finish off this. Alright. Now let's see, do we want wheat? We'll go with wheat young because I like the way that looks. It's just nice and bright. There you go. Okay, so those will start to employ some people. Okay, so we're getting a need for heating. Because of the fact that I do care about my people, I will go and get some heating going. A geothermal heating plant. And it would make sense, let's do that right across from my water supply. Or water sewage. You know what? We're going to slap it there. And we are eventually going to turn it into part of the water treatment plants. That's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, cool. So there, we're starting to get some people over here. As you can see, we're getting these little construction sites. This is part of the American eclectic system or assets, they look like construction sites until they max level. So be prepared for that. It took me a long time to figure that out, and I couldn't understand why I kept having issues. Oh, I mean, my wife would tell you that I still have issues. So, all right, let's get, I think, tossing a baseball field in. Maybe right here we'll do a little recreational park. All right, throw a baseball field in. And we'll throw in a soccer field as well. All right, we'll make all that look prettier a little bit later when I have some more money. All right, getting some crime over here. I want to complete this road so that they have a way to connect to the main city. Let's see. It's 18, so let's get us another 7 closer here. There we go. Perfect. All right, and then we'll use our new mod here to kind of make this a little bit gentler of a slope. All right. Smooth out the ground around it. And there we go. Easy peasy, rice and cheesy. Okay, so we are getting a bunch of traffic coming this way, which I was kind of hoping to avoid. Let's see where that road goes. Okay, good. It's actually only that road. Okay. We'll give it a minute and let's see if it clears out, but we may end up having to do something a little bit more drastic there, like actually reducing the speed limit. We'll see. I don't mind cutting a little pressure over here. I just don't want it to be super straight, botched up. All right. While that's going, get this one field finished off here. All right, and then let's get a processing plant down. That's our green silo. Put down a little animal field. Yeah, I think that actually works. All right, and then we'll throw a silo in there.
Welcome to the classics. Classical music.
Welcome to the classics.
And that's not classist, that's classicist.
There we go.
Oh.
And then we'll get real froggy and we'll throw down a path. Whoa. Okay. They should start to get happy and hunky-dory shortly. Alright, we are building up over here. I'm happy with that. We still have a little bit more demand. Another thing we can do too is let's throw some industry, farm-specific industry back here. Right, to do that, we gotta throw down a little neighborhood. Hop over to our industry, grab the little farm icon, drop that down. Excellent. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, and then pause it just for a second so we can get some streets built. What are we? 34. All right, so we'll go 17. What's in the middle? Perfect. Let's also do that and that. Okay. There we go. Let that be that. Throw down another dirt path here. Give people some room to walk. know they'll be coming over from there. There. Groovy. Good, great, grand, wonderful. All right. So, we're able to get this all set. Oh, look at that. We have our first death. Oh, no. Okay. Suppose we should get some sort of death care going. Yeah. Oh, this actually seems to be a logical place to put a cemetery. One thing I do like to do too, once I unlock the crematoriums, is I stick a crematorium right in the front here. Because it just makes sense to have a crematorium right by your cemetery. But there we go. No more dead people. I see dead people. Not anymore. Okay, this has got to go away. This is horrid. We can't have that much traffic there. I think it's time to upgrade that road. Whoopsie. Alright, we want to find an asymmetrical road. Let's see. Don't want that. Oh, geez. Do I not have? I may not even have an asymmetrical road. Okay, that's okay. We'll live. You know what? We will do that. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Our industrial road, get that out there, right? I think that's perfectly legitimate. Get this here. Might as well upgrade all. Oh, geez. Okay, don't hit that button, whatever that was. All right. Okay, so there's that, and then I think what we're gonna do too. Let's give ourselves another. Oh, missed one. Let's give ourselves another way in and out of this. What do we think of this? There. Set that down to a stop sign for now. Okay, that should alleviate some of that traffic once it all goes through. The other thing we may think about doing the other thing we may think about doing is this. What if we took a one lane or one way? Yeah, I'll get you in a second. Alright, and we did this with it. Okay, bear with me, bear with me. Alright, and then we do this little guy here. Alright, and we put a stop sign there. No, we put a yield there actually. Alright, and then we do this and we say no more right turns from there, only left turns. And you can only go right. And then if we do a 3-lane asymmetrical road here, I don't have any asymmetrical roads unlocked. Sadness. This is eventually going to be a main thoroughfare, so let's go ahead and do that now. Okay. I'm not going to adjust this yet, and I'll tell you why. Eventually, we're going to make a totally different... you know what? No time like the present. Let's just go ahead and do it now. Let's just go ahead and do it right now. Alright, we're going to do that. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to grab this. And we're going to move it towards me just a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to grab this. Just make the angle a little bit better. Oh my gosh, Jason, what did you do? I don't even know. Okay, let's grab our node controller. Okay, go away. Node controller, like that. Alright, look at that. How beautiful is that? Okay, now let's slap down this into a highway so we can have the speed that I actually want here. I'd really like not to have highway in my roundabouts. However, I think at this point it kind of makes sense to. Okay, good. Nothing there. All right, we want to make sure that they can drive through that. We don't want any pedestrian crossing there. Okay, we'll give it a second for that traffic to sort out. And I think what we're going to see is a lot more happiness. Another thing we're going to do too is this. There. So now we don't even have to stop there, right? They can come over and be happy. For now, this is okay. We may end up having to do something with it later, but we'll see. Alright, much better. Let's check our traffic. 90%. I can deal with 90% flow. Okay, cool. Alright, so I think now that we've got Birch Square over here, we got Franklin Farm going. I'm not really too worried about this. That will fix itself eventually. We just need to get some more bodies over here, I think. Actually, we'll go ahead and fill this entire area in. There's no reason not to. I'm going to put a park over in here, I think. So or maybe a medical clinic, something. So I'm going to leave that there for now. Alright, we'll get more of those bodies in here. And that should give us what we need right here. So, okay. So this is what we got so far. Wow. Wasn't expecting this episode to run this long. But thank you for sticking it out. And as I've said before, go ahead, subscribe, like if you want to. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button, but let me know what I can do to make it better, because otherwise it's just going to stay the same. So, I can't wait to see you again for episode 5. Oh, wow, episode 5 already. Can't wait to see you for that as we continue along with Courageous County. For now, thanks for being a part of Courageous Chroniclers Games with Dad. Have a great rest of your night, and see you in the next episode.